Hi Virgo. Yet another new format I'm trying because I like the idea of my readings being in real time. Shuffling and cutting the cards and all of that. So hopefully this will work out. So anyway, shuffling the cards. Just a reminder, my video readings are $15 for the month of April. So I want to encourage you to go ahead and if you're trying my readings for the first time, this might be a great opportunity. So let's get started. Your first card, Virgo, is a Ten of Cups. You have a Knight of Wands. You have a Page of Swords. Remember also your Earth. So Pentacles will be relevant for you. You have a Five of Swords. Queen of Swords. Wow. And she's going to be in the middle. High Priestess. Nine of Swords. So yeah, what is it with these swords? This is the Chariot reverse. Two of Pentacles. All right, of course I will pull the outcome card after the main reading. So, yeah, the swords have my attention here. You have 4 of them out of the 9. As far as major arcana cards, you only have 2 of them. The High Priestess here, and then the Chariot in reverse. So, my first impressions. You only have this 2 of Pentacles here at the end. But my first impressions are, the first thing that came to me when I saw the swords was a big fight over dishonesty or someone not being forthright and honest with you. And that led to a lot of problems here. So you have a Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords is very, very much an act of protection, because you can see he has the sword up defensively. He's defending himself against gossip and lies and dishonesty. He's cutting through the BS to get to the truth. And so that's where I'm getting this conflict, or finding out something this Knight of Wands did, you know, like someone was dishonest. And it can be any astrological sign. But I kind of feel like this Knight of Wands, this fire energy, someone doing something. Knights go to war, but also knights, they're about action. So I get the feeling that someone did something surrounding this Knight of Wands where there needed to be an important discussion, or you got a message, or you found something out that you were not happy with, or someone else, the other partner, found out. But this I see this as an issue of the truth when the Page of Swords shows up after the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Wands. So when we come here, we have a Five of Swords here. This can be a card of rejection. It can mean losing a battle. And it can also mean definitely fighting and arguing. Someone's going on the offensive against you. So when we come here to the Queen of Swords, just know that she is wise. And it's nice that the High Priestess follows up with her, because she's a woman of sorrows. The Queen of Swords is the saddest queen in the tarot deck, because she has been through a lot of pain. She's considered the widow out of all the other queens, and she's learned her lesson. She's very wise. And so Virgo, part of this, part of your journey in the month of April as far as relationships is live and learn, but also you making your partner accountable. You might need to really have a sit down sort of like we really do need to discuss this issue. Because as I said, I get the feeling that with this Five of Swords, there was a big blow up after what happened with this Page of Swords. Like, did you do it or not? Where were you? Things like that. Where someone was acting shady and all of a sudden there was a need for accountability, you found something out, and that became a big issue with you. So that Nine of Swords, the drama card, someone is and it can also mean someone is a psychic vampire. Psychic vampires are people who suck you in with fears and manipulation and drama, and they don't know how to have healthy relationships. Sometimes with the Nine of Swords, it can be about dysfunctional issues in the relationship that keep you up at night, that make you worry. You never feel a sense of peace in these relationships when you have the Nine of Swords. So all four of these swords are kind of telling me that your partner is bringing a lot of lies or drama into your life. And this is about you rising above all that. So when we look here, as I said, we have a Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is a wonderful card because it can mean home, happiness in general. But it can also mean, because 10 is a number of completion and starting a new cycle, it could be sort of like a heads up that stuff is about to happen. So once again, this Knight of Wands seems to be a person of interest. And then we have a Page of Swords here, and this could even signify a marriage, by the way. Whenever I see this 10 of Cups showing up in a relationship reading, I check the context of the cards very carefully, like what might this be about? So yeah, it's definitely about a long-term relationship. Doesn't mean that someone is cheating or married, but it's definitely a signal that a happy home, there's going to be some disruptions here. So when we come here, yeah, big argument, Queen of Swords, she tries to rise above it, she tries to heal from it, and that's when we get the High Priestess, and she's always in control. She never lets her fears get the best of her. She's like, okay, well, I'm just going to pull back here because you're wrong, and I know it, and you know it. She knows all the mysteries. She can't be fazed about anything because she knows the outcome. And she's very self-assured and very confident. So the High Priestess is really a great energy to have as far as when you see it pop up in the tarot, because in a way, this is the Oracle saying truth is on your side. Okay? Karma is on your side. So yeah, the drama, and then once again, note how the theme of the moon is very important. The High Priestess, the moon represents the subconscious, and she, once again, she doesn't let her subconscious bring fears and doubts and drama. But when we get to the Chariot, you'll notice that the moon, it's also in this card, and it's there because we follow our dreams. We follow our our subconscious is always there, whether we realize it or not. Most of the time we stay in the conscious world. But when you look at the Chariot and this moon, the horses are working together. We have the white horse, which is consciousness, the dark horse, which is subconscious. And both of them are working together to achieve your dreams, to move to successful completion, to get past obstacles. And that moon is more of a guide. It's not an obstacle. Your subconscious is not an obstacle. It's using your the power of your dreams and your intuition to make things happen. But once again, it's reversed, and it's right next to that Nine of Swords here. So heading into the next few weeks in the short-term future, yeah, a little bit of drama in the relationship. that could get in the way of the relationship moving forward. So that brings us to the Pentacles, which are Earth, and you are an Earth sign. And basically juggling, keeping things in balance. And sometimes it can mean putting love on a back burner. You see the water is behind the young boy. He's too focused on keeping the Pentacles balanced. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, to be busy. You know, instead of focusing on relationship problems, you sort of keep things in the real world up and going. So this can mean 2 relationships, 2 jobs. And for some of you, this 2 of Pentacles could mean that you're sort of like, I'm not going to focus on this relationship right now or your drama. I'm going to focus on the things that matter. And that's not, as I said, that's not a bad thing. So I'm going to shuffle for your outcome card. Okay. Here's what we have. A Queen of Pentacles. How lovely is that? And it just basically means you'll be on top. But this is also associated with Virgo. So I think the Oracle is telling you something, that you'll get your groove back, but don't, you know, it feels like some of you are dealing with a lot of crap being brought into the relationship from your partners, and you don't really have time for that. It almost seems like, you know what, I don't have a need for all of your psychological manipulation and BS. I'm going to focus on my life and what's good for me. So I kind of like that. Okay, so that's what you might need to do, Virgo. Pull away for a little bit. Stay focused on your life and don't let anyone, you know, manipulate you into making bad decisions or accepting crap or lies or bad behavior. You know, this Queen of Pentacles, she's the stable partner. She represents the good housewife. You know, as far as women, the significator for women, but also it just represents she keeps her home together. She's the good partner who has the happy home. She keeps everything balanced and stable. You'll notice that there's a little dog sitting next to her. Dogs are very trustworthy. So you're going to pull it together, Virgo. Okay? You're going to be able to handle the issues with your partner. So that was your reading. Thank you to all of my subscribers and readers. And a few of you have referred your friends and your relatives for readings, which was a really lovely surprise last month. So thank you so much for that. So I'll see you next month. And I hope you're all having a wonderful spring so far. It is springtime. This is the time of renewal and birth and new beginnings. So take advantage of that energy. I'll see you next month. And as always, I wish you love and light.